All right, let's go ahead and get things underway. I'm going to go ahead and give Spotify the night off. And let's see. There we go. That is the right scene that we want. Anyways, welcome everyone. Give me just a second. I little late getting started, so I wasn't completely prepared. But anyways, welcome. Spidey Librarian here. And we are going to be watching Night at the Museum tonight. This is going to be my first time watching the movie. This is Film First Friday, where we basically do a watch party of a movie that I have never seen before. I really have enjoyed the Film First series. I have a feeling this is something that I will probably be doing for a very long time because there are so many movies that I have never seen, and so many people out there that are like, "You've never seen, this or that or whatever." And today I found out that my mother has seen all three Night at the Museum movies. She was like, "Oh, they're so good. You're gonna love the first one." So I'm looking forward to this. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I happen to know that Robin Williams is in this movie, and I always love seeing Robin Williams perform. And pretty sure that when I get the Classics Revisited film series underway, probably going to end up watching Good Will Hunting in fairly short order. It's not, I didn't choose it for the first month, but yeah, I have a feeling like that's just one of those that I want to watch that again. It's a great movie. I've seen a lot of YouTubers react to it, and I think it's worth watching. So, anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I am having a pretty decent weekend. I am on the second of a 4-day weekend off from work. I this today was actually a fairly unusual and lazy but productive day. I woke up at 7. I went to bed. I fell asleep at like 10 last night. I woke up at 7 this morning. Weird for me. I got up. I hung out with Trouble. I started editing a video that I've been meaning to do for months now, and I've actually gotten a fair bit of the way through it. I was actually working on it almost up until tonight's live stream. So, and then between those things, I went out for food. I took another nap with Trouble. It's been a pretty decent day. So I'm nice and loose and relaxed and ready to watch this movie. So let me go ahead and say hello to CG Anime Fan. Good to see you. Welcome. He hopes that I like the film. Thank you. I do as well. Night at the Museum works well as a strong beginning to the trilogy. Well, that's good. Beginnings are important, as are endings. So, the film was directed by Sean Levy, who recently directed Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, okay. All right. And then CG also says that Robin Williams is the heart and soul of the films, in his opinion, which that is not surprising at all. It's really interesting because it's been like what, over a decade since we lost Robin Williams, and it's just funny because I've heard of a lot of celebrity passings and everything. Heck, what was it? A month or two ago, we lost Michelle Trachtenberg. And for those of you who don't know her, she was Dawn from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Um, and, like, I always kind of look at them and I'm like, oh, that sucks. But Robin Williams and maybe like John Ritter and Stan Lee, like those deaths affected me like on a fairly personal level because I really loved each of those celebrities for different reasons. And so, but every time I see Robin Williams in a movie, it's just really interesting because he's not only funny, he's really good at improving, he's really good at just being witty and kind of stream of consciousness and getting you to laugh, but he also conveys a fairly universal humanity that I think we can all relate to and want to connect with. And so when I heard that he passed away, I was like, "Oh, that hurts. That one really hurts." So, But in any case, I mean, that's part of the reason that I wanted to watch Night at the Museum and that I scheduled it for tonight. Um, I'm a fairly decent fan of Ben Stiller, but I'm not gonna lie, he's not the reason that I chose to watch this. I was like, oh, Robin Williams is in this movie. I want to watch Robin Williams, you know? So, in any case, we're going to get started in just a second here. And, before we do, I'm muting the desktop audio right now. We'll do the sound test in a second. I just want everyone who is here to know, again, this is Film First Friday. This is basically a watch party and a reaction. And for that reason, if you're looking for me to play the video and the audio on stream, I'm afraid that's not going to happen. If I do that on a live stream, they will like kill my stream like midstream, and you don't want that. It's copyright issues that I don't want to deal with, and frankly, you don't want me dealing with, even if you don't think you do. So, but we're gonna go ahead and get started in just a second here, and yeah, thanks to those of you that are hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and just get the sound test underway. I'm gonna go ahead and put on ye old headphones. I'm gonna plug them in. And then I am going to do a sound test. Hold on. Okay, where is it? There it is. Okay, all right. And there we are. I'm going to go ahead and do the sound test. You guys should not be able to hear the Disney fanfare or the movie start when I hit play, which I'm about to do right now. Okay. All right, so it just started to play the 20th Century Fox fanfare. Hopefully you did not hear it, but if you did, let me know so I can correct that, because we do not want that to be a thing. All right. Hey, Blue Bloxon, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Sorry, not going to be here for long, but nice to see you. Hey, nice to see you as well. Playing a classic game, Subnautica Below Zero. Oh, nice. I've played Subnautica. I haven't tried Below Zero yet, but it's funny. One of my friends actually bought me Subnautica on Steam. He's like, "You haven't played this game?" He like buys it, gifts it to me, and then like I try it out, and for the next like 4 or 5 hours, I was playing it. Subnautica is actually a really good game. It's subtly scary, like it's not like overtly scary, but it's like if you were in this situation you would probably be freaking out. So all right, I'm going to do one last thing. I'm going to go and just turn on the AC, make sure that it's completely running, so that way it does two reasons. One, it keeps me cool. It's starting to get hot down here in Houston. And then two, it will calibrate the AI filter on my microphone so that we have a consistent filter going. So, all right. And now YouTube is telling me that it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Is anyone getting any buffering issues? If you are, let me know. If you're not, let me know. Gonna go adjust the AC. I'll be right back. All right. Okay, things look fine. There's no issue. Okay. All right, good. Good to know. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, now you guys probably know, but if you, in case you're new here, so the way this works is that the intention is that this live stream of me reacting to whatever we're watching will eventually be made into a reaction video. So I'm going to do kind of a reaction video portion of the recording first. I'm going to do an introduction, talk a little bit about the channel, and then talk about the movie, and boom, there we go. So anyways, you were watching Trouble. Isn't she great? She is so much more telegenic than I am, you know? I have I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but one of my viewers is actually like a friend in real life. And they came over to my house once when we had a friend gathering, and they hung out for a while. And Trouble mostly stays up in my room because she's not crazy about meeting new people. Like, she'll meet them individually, but like crowds freak her out. So I I'm hanging out with my friend, and they actually asked me, they're like, "Hey, can I meet Trouble?" And I was delighted. I was like, "Yes, I will take you up. I will show you Trouble." And I even gave them some treats so that they could feed Trouble, so Trouble would trust them. It was wonderful, and it was like, see, this cat is more famous than I am, and that's the way it should be. So, anyways, um, I don't know, just a quick story. Figured you guys would enjoy it. But let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and do the reaction video portion of the recording. And then once that's done, I'm going to put on the headphones and we're going to get right into the movie. All right. And we're going to get started on that right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Film First Friday, a watch party and reaction for the movie Night at the Museum. As you guys know, Film First Friday, I watch movies that I have never seen before. So I've never seen Night at the Museum. I did see the commercials for these, and I saw that Ben Stiller was in them and everything, and I was like, yeah, I mean, this looks like it would be cute and fun, and maybe if you're just kind of like into going to the museum and into history and into, you know, historical figures and everything, like this might be fun. But I don't know if it's going to be for me, and I never actually went to the theater to see it, obviously. But, you know, uh, if you go to my letterbox, though, you'll see that I have a great big list of movies that I have not seen. It's one of my, I think, 5 lists on my letterboxd account. And essentially, you know, people brought this up. I think CG Anime Fan is actually the one that brought it up and said you should watch those. And, you know, he mentioned that Robin Williams was in them, and I thought I knew that, but I didn't realize the extent to which he was in it. I thought maybe it was just like a quick cameo or something. And my understanding is that he has a somewhat substantial role, so I'll be interested to see that. I'm a huge Robin Williams fan, and there's pretty much no movie with Robin Williams in it that I'm not at least willing to watch. There are some that he's in where I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but that doesn't mean I won't watch it. I think I watched him in, oh God, what was, I can't, it was like him and Al Pacino. I think the movie was called Insomnia, and like and Robin Williams like played a killer, and it was unsettling, but it was really good. I guess what I'm trying to get at is that I'm a bit of a Robin Williams fanboy. So he's one of the main reasons that I wanted to watch this movie tonight, and so we are going to go ahead and get to that in just a few minutes. My understanding about this film franchise is that it is fairly well beloved. It got a trilogy, if I understand correctly. And I found out that my mother has seen all 3 of these movies, and I have not seen a single one. So clearly, I have to play catch up. And we are going to do that in just a moment. Hi. Trouble just came up and all right. Anyways, if you enjoy these reactions, please be sure to thwip the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoy these reactions, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. Whether you like or dislike this movie, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies that I have watched and reacted to, but I'm also starting to divvy them up into smaller playlists, usually by genre. Night at the Museum, I imagine, would be a comedy and a fantasy, possibly a family movie. And yeah, so you can find it under the playlist for those genres, and you can find those playlists on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. All right, and I think that's everything. Hold on just a moment. Let me see. Hold on, I'm just playing catch up in chat real quick. Let's see. Thought I should let you know in advance that there are a couple of scenes that play during the end credits portion of the film. Thank you, CG. I appreciate that, actually. Blue Bloxon has seen it. Some messages got put in the chat and then got retracted because they're spoilers. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Robin Williams has a prominent role in the first and third films. His role in the second film is kind of small. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, please withhold spoilers whenever you can. I do appreciate that very much. Hi, Trouble. Sorry, Trouble. Okay, you guys can see her. She's in frame. Trouble wants attention. Trouble is like, "Hi, Dad. Why aren't you looking at me? Why aren't you looking at me and petting me? Me, 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 me. Come on, baby." Oh, I love this. I love this cat so much. Okay. Trouble, you gonna watch the film with me? Do you wanna cuddle up in my lap once I get situated and watch the movie with me? Huh? I would love a lap kitty while I'm watching the movie. All right. Okay, anyways, I think we are going to go ahead and get things underway. So let's go ahead and get these guys on. Okay. All right, guys. And again, I'm going to throw out the thwip once we are ready to go. I'm going to try thwipping with this hand because I've got this little filter thing on my mic and it makes it difficult for me to throw a thwip with my right hand. So, whatever. So, all right. Anyways, okay, everyone. All right. Okay. 2006's Night at the Museum. Here we go. All right. Bum, ba-da-bum, ba-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. What's wrong, Trouble? Huh? What's wrong? Okay, I assume this is New York City because, every film takes place in New York City. Even Fargo takes place in. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nights at the Museum. Oh, okay. Carla Gugino is in this. Dick Van Dyke is in this? Oh my god. Yeah, I try not to look at the cast lists, guys, so not quite sure who Mickey Rooney is. So, Bill Cobbs, all right. Ooh, Ricky Gervais is in this. Okay. I think I just saw Robin Williams. And there he is, and Robin Williams. Ooh, Rami Malek is in this? Okay. I mean, like these museum set pieces look beautiful, and the musical score's not. God, that monkey looks a bit dis disquieting. Okay, is that supposed to be a painting? Is that? Wait a minute. Is that Sue? No. Sue's in Chicago. I don't know. Does this take place in Chicago? I know nothing about museums, guys. Uh-oh. Oh, you got your car booted. That is not fun. No, I've never had my car booted, but I've been parked behind someone who has. That just seems like an ordeal that you don't want to deal with. Oh, who's is this his sister or what? Okay, who's Nikki? Because apparently I don't like him. Rudd is in this movie? Okay, all right. Was not expecting that. Did I just miss Paul Rudd's name in the cast? Like in the credits? Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know what any of that means. Okay, so he's what? Uh-huh. I didn't get evicted. I'm in the process of getting evicted. Who is okay, what is going on here? Is this his ex-wife or something? Okay. Okay, so his son actually likes him. That's good. Now, to be fair, I would do that on the ice just by trying to walk. Yeah. Yeah, Dad, get off the ice. Okay. All right. I like their relationship. They get each other. And there's Ben Stiller taking a puck to the face. I'm sure that's in his contract, right? Oh, bond trader? Ouch. Yeah. Yikes. That's not fun. He knows he's tried. Your fallback. I was gonna say, like, what kid that age has a fallback? Yeah. Oh, God. Dang. Now the fallback becomes a bit more hmm, poignant. Poignant? I don't know. So I guess they live in Manhattan. I'm that. Oh, oh man, to have your son say that to you. Oh, that hurts. And it's clear the son didn't mean it to be hurtful, but he's he's asking him to be realistic. Oh God. Oh, that hurts. I don't even have kids, and I know that it hurt. That's that's a loaded compliment. Okay, it wasn't a compliment at all. I mean, uh, yeah, the clapper. Yeah, I mean, claps can usually be louder than snaps. It's like I don't need a lesson here from you. Yeah. All right, buddy. Whatever. No, she doesn't feel any connection whatsoever. Gotta. I'll take anything. I'll flip burgers for you. Oh well, that's promising. Okay, you got your one shot. I suggest you take it, Ben Stiller. Okay, is this museum is this the Smithsonian? I mean, I know the basics of this movie, so is that oh, there's Carla Gugino. I mean, I believe that's what docents are supposed to do, so that's Robin Williams in cosplay. Come on. Oh god. Hello, Ricky Gervais. How are you? Oh my god, dude, chill. Okay, so he's not interviewing with him. Okay, all right. Security. A doorbell. Dick Van Dyke. Yay. Okay, all right. I didn't even well, I didn't realize Dick Van Dyke was still alive in 2006, which I suppose I should have because I remember seeing him in Scrubs. So, okay. Oh my God. Wow. So, I didn't realize that these guys were so seasoned. Lunchbox. Who's John L. Sullivan? Snack Shack. Wow. I would imagine arthritic knees are not fun at all, no matter how old you are. What? What? Since when do these guys start becoming all mysterious and what's going on here? What do they know? All right, just go with it, I guess. Are they? Is that a 3D picture, or is that is a diorama like a 3D recreation of something? Cecil. Oh God, is he pranking him? Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Nice. he says. He says after fooling around. Okay. I remember like seeing all this stuff, but never really getting too much into the significance. Excuse me. No. No, he's not. He's like, why are you talking to the monkey? Oh God, no way would I go in here. I'm sorry, this is where Moon Knight would reign supreme. A statue of Khonshu in there. Yeah, I bet it is. it's very cool. 5 a.m. God, I can't even. I have a hard time getting up before 7 a.m. Hell, I have a hard time getting up before 9 a.m. Was that his ex? I'm going to assume that's his ex. Oh, God. Wow. Why is wh- wow. Gus is intense, man. I'm sorry, what? Okay, all right. And so it's just him in this great big old museum wing. Or maybe the whole museum, I guess. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, that sheds a little light on it. Oh boy. He's gonna just like be I am the voice of God. I mean, I guess if you're by yourself, you got to keep amused somehow, right? And he's asleep. Yeah. I've actually done night shift work in libraries. Probably very different from a museum from museum work, but like the activity level is very low to the point where sometimes you can get that bored. So while this is silly and maybe a bit out there, it's not entirely inaccurate. It's just like, okay, I may as well go explore. Whispers from the West. Okay, gentleman's room. What's going on? Why did he say? Did he hear something? Was there a noise and I missed it? Oh dear God! Is the Tyrannosaur or the dinosaur skeleton gone? Yeah, probably not. Yeah, no, I'd be freaking out just a little as well. What is he hearing? Sounds like running water of some sort. It's like, did you guys stick me in a haunted museum? Okay, yep. I'd be like, nope, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm out of here. To be fair, I probably would have. Hi, I'm running away now. Yeah. Well, I see that thing is about as graceful as I am. Yeah, the museum's locked for a reason, dude. How does that thing even see him? It doesn't have eyes. Oh, God. He's at a party. Okay, he totally did not read any of the instructions. Come on, dinosaur, be cool. Okay, so the dinosaur is a dog, like in terms of behavior. Pick up the bone, throw the bone. Come on, Ben Stiller, this should be easy. And then he runs away. Yes, play catch with the good boy. Pick up the bone and throw it again. He wants to play. He's just waiting. You, you, we're playing fetch. Yes, yes, we're playing fetch. Come on, Ben Stiller, get it together, man. Oh, 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 oh boy. Well, so all the animals come to life, as do the rest of the exhibits, apparently. What up, guys? I'm freaking out here. What? Who's the voice of that thing? Uh-oh. What, does Attila the Hun make it his policy to haze the new guy? Really should have read those instructions, man. Why are they trying to get in there? Oh, God. Okay, that was a little traumatizing, actually. Yeah, I'd be asking that too. What the hell is going on? Oh, yeah, suddenly it's like, oh, I must read the instructions now. Okay. Just just seal himself off in a room with these other exhibit people. Does she even understand him? Sacagawea! Oh my god. Yes. Okay, but she's speaking English, so okay. She can't hear you, dude. Oh, what the? Oh god. And apparently he's in the middle of a battle. Okay, are the dummies? Yeah, they're all like mannequins. I'm Yeah. It's like I'm done. I'm out of there. Oh, great. Well, guess what you got to do. And man, is that Galileo? Whoa, what up, animals? Hi, you must be the lions. Oh, come on, Mammoth. Not cool. I don't think you're supposed to lock yourself in with the lions. Yeah, that was a bad move. Is that an ostrich or an emu? Emus are dangerous. I'm not so sure about ostriches. Hare, haha. I'm pretty sure the animals are going to have better reflexes than he will. Oh, okay. Hello, snake. Nope, we're gone. We're gone. Where are the lions at? What the heck? They haven't moved. Nice try, but not happening today, Mr. Lion. The lion just kind of gave up, like, fine, I'm gonna leave. Yeah, oh no. You little bastard. Give me those keys back. Dexter. Dexter. No. Dexter! I give you a banana. I give you a banana if you give me the keys. Oh. Ow! What the hell, dude? Okay, how is he not bleeding? I'm sorry. Is it? You little bastard. Oh. Oh, I'm bringing a squirt gun to work next time. If if I have a problem with someone, I don't pee on them. Larry, you are not the brightest bulb in the box, are you? What, the Three Stooges? What? Oh. Larry, you should have read the damn instructions ahead of time. Bring a squirt gun and fill it with urine just for the monkey. Be like, you want to pee on me, you little bastard? Yeah, you're kind of messing up here, Larry. You need to do something about it. What the hell is this? Are you serious? Is this like one of... You gotta be kidding me. Ow. Looks like they're shooting you with a numbing agent, dude. Oh god, he's not gonna be able to feel his hand. And great, he's gonna have a hard time talking now. Just like leaves them alone, just walking around. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. How did he not step on him? Oh, God. Is that Owen Wilson? Dude, it's my first night on the job. I'm sorry, am I supposed to be intimidated by this? Oh my God. Chill, dude. Jedediah. I was gonna say, the train's not gonna hurt him. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. I need to throw down. Flick. Whoa. Dude, I can't help it. You're tiny. Metaphorically speaking. The Roman Empire wouldn't be speaking English. Oh God, fire arrows? Oh, there he is. Yay, Teddy Roosevelt. Wow. What is he hunting? It's a good question. He's like, I've got some secret answers for you. What? Oh. Okay, all right. This is nice. He's taking the time to show him or tell him everything. Teddy Roosevelt knows his job better than he does. Like vampires? God. Okay. Oh, does Teddy have a crush on Sacagawea? Uh huh. I was gonna say, man, you just got started. Ooh. Oh, smacked him with that. Did you just give up on that too? Wow. Basically saying, stick with it. Stick with it and you could be great. See you tomorrow night, I guess. Nice. Seriously, dude? Why'd you hitch a ride in my pocket? Uh-huh. Okay, so where does that bone go? Oh, it's one of his ribs. Okay. Okay, well, that was one hell of a first night. There we go. Everything now looks all glossed over in the light of dawn. I like that. I like the way that they just kind of like they take a pose and then they just solidify. All right, old dudes. Did he make it through the night? Is the big question. Yeah, that is a sweetheart. Oh, I'm pretty sure they do have an idea. Yeah. Butterscotch. I love Gus's nicknames for Larry. I'm surprised he didn't flip him the bird on the way out. He's not happy. Oh, sweet kid. Okay. Looks like he's not gonna be able to take, or he's not gonna be able to leave the job behind after all. It's like, okay, all right, you got to take me back. I'll take the job. Fine. My kid likes that I have a job. He likes that I have this job. Uh oh. Mr. McPhee, was it, right? What do you want, Ricky Gervais? Oh no. Oh, what's going on? What? One of the Roman legion. That's hilarious. Humor box? What the hell is a humor box? Is that a television or something? Oh, okay. I was like, did McPhee, was he saying that he was funnier than Larry? You're not clear at all. What the hell was that? And these guys had been doing this for what, 50 years, right? Mhm. Not bad words, actually. Uh huh. Yeah, that would have been my response too after my night. Laughing in agreement. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah, sure. I'm telling you, man, I would bring a squirt gun to work. I'd bring a frickin' super soaker. Are you kidding me? Dude, come on. Dude, you need to shut up. I mean, cool. Yeah, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know that actually, that she had a baby with her when she was helping out Lewis and Clark. Oh, she's writing a whole book. Okay. Oh, no. What is that guy's problem? Present tense. The Complete Idiot's Guide to Attila the Hun. Yeah, he was. Oh, really? Superstitious, huh? He's reading up on all of his potential. Okay, yeah, the Easter Island statues, I know nothing about those. So he's educating himself on his history and his mammals, and he's doing it all for his son because he wants to have a stable situation so that way his son will be proud of him. It's like, oh, getting the uniform on. They're retiring. I can imagine. I can't even begin to imagine what they must have experienced all this time. What's he doing? What's he doing? Okay. Does he intend to come back? My voice. And check out my new weapon. Weapon of choice. Hmm. My voice. I love the music video to this song. Weapon of choice. He's got the boat control car. Okay, all right, that was funny. What is that? Big League Chew? He's locking him in. Dude. I mean, that's mean, but it's funny too. So you're breaking down your own castle? Ramparts? I don't know. What are they doing? Gigantor? Dud. Oh God. Everyone's trying to expand. Octavus? Yeah. Ooh. What is he doing? Ooh. Okay. My liege. Of course you don't like being called teeny. It's like disciplining them like they're kids. Okay, I can only imagine what that's going to lead to. Oh my god. Oh, hey, Dex. Did you take his keys? Oh boy. Wow. I'm sorry, but if that's the storm, you gonna have to do better. You impertinent pup. Of course he's checking her out. Of course you have. Is he going to or not? That's weird. Oh, okay. All right, he is. They've both been in this museum for what, 50 years? And they are only just now noticing each. Well, he's only. Okay, never mind. Well, she can't hear him through the glass, anyways, right? Can't Larry just like. Okay, well, what's going on here? Is this what's his face? What? Hold on. Is that got something to do with the Achman Ra exhibit? I'm sure it does. Okay, dude, come on. I learned at a very young age eating paper, not. They do not speak English. Magic. Okay. All right. Oh boy, stage magic. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. I like that. He's winning him over. Okay. Uh, he screwed up the magic trick. Deceiver! Oh god, are they going to try to tear him apart? Well, that's not going to feel good. Oof. Um, wow, they are barreling down those stairs. Oh my god, dude. He got gum all over his face. Dexter, this is not the time. Why are you just running? What is he? Oh my god, what is he doing? What is he unlocking? That monkey's gonna turn to dust. Cowboys versus Roman soldiers. Oh, see, I wouldn't care. I'd be kicking and stepping on them. Oh, Laredo? See, I wouldn't have cared if I'd stepped on them at that point. Okay, you've probably only got about 15 seconds worth of that stuff, dude. Ugh. You don't want to eat that. I'm pretty sure that's a chemical. Okay, they want to have a snowball fight or something. Same thing. Why? Why'd you do that? Dexter is just having himself a wonderful night. He is teasing and tormenting the hell out of Larry. Oh no. Dude looks like a refugee from a Ghostbusters movie. No, no, no! Oh my god. That dude's gonna die. Are you serious? Okay, okay, seriously, the monkey slapping thing is getting annoying. Oh, he was doing really well at the start of the evening, you know? I mean, kind of the coolest job in history, literally. Ooh. Dude, just. Oh, don't make the dinosaur whimper. Oh, he just showed him the window. Uh-huh. He's he's got to rescue the caveman. Oh no. Oh, dude, just like Bucky. Oh, dude, that's like watching one of your maybe not your kids, but you know, one of your charges just suddenly die on you. Wow. Left the keys dangling for him. I don't know, man. If I had watched one of those cavemen die, I'd been like, if I'm coming back. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, doesn't even know what his son just saw. Okay, doctor, can I please have a chance? One more night. Do, do, do. One more night. Okay, all right. So he got his he got himself. Oh boy. You wouldn't believe. Well, you might actually. Oh, come on. Come on. Let the kid come to work with him. That'd be awesome. Kid'd have the time of his life. Oh, God, chill. Come on. Okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Who's that? Is that what's her name? The docent? What is she doing here? Yeah, live people throw me too. Yeah, okay, all right, whatever, dude. Why don't you stick around, huh? He's like seeing all kinds of possibilities here. Rebecca, that was her name. Okay. Don't tell her, just ask her to stay with you for part of your shift. I suppose that's one good way to talk about it. That's got to sound crazy, and that he's saying it to her. Capuchin, yeah. Dude, just you should have just asked her to hang out for a little while. I mean, yes, that is freaking awesome. Oh, see, you should have come at this a different way, buddy. Okay, he better not. I was going to say, he better not go chasing after her. Okay, so why aren't they coming to life now? Oh God, he looks insane. Yeah. Oh man, poor kid is just like, oh. The old security guard came in and stole it. Okay. What the heck? Where'd the kid go? What? Is that their thief? Come on. Uh-uh. What? You guys don't work for the museum anymore. And there we go. He's like, okay, the glow is interesting. It's like, you do not go after a father's son, ever. Oh, God. Dang. Told you Gus was intense. Oh. Okay. I did not see them being the villains, actually. That's wow. Oh, God, Gus, damn. I'm telling you, man, those three old men are spry. Okay, so now it's going to be Larry and Nikki versus the three old men with the help of the museum. Ah, are you kidding me? Oh my God. My God, these guys are they're just a trio of thieves. Holy crap. They'd let him out. Yeah, I'd be if I were the kid, I'd be like, "Whoa," too. Aren't you okay? Wow. Wow. I mean, that's a pretty good speech, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna let out the Pharaoh. I mean, that kid, like, is probably both freaking out and also just like, this is awesome, you know? Okay, mommy strength. Doing. Okay, he understood him and complied. That's a start. Oh, that's Rami Malek. Okay. Oh, this is great. Okay, getting a little too personal here, Larry. The tablet's been stolen. We need your help to get it. Someone stole it. Damn, that's some strength. Okay, that is one hell of a costume that Rami Malek is wearing. Boys versus mini cowboys versus mini Romans. The Huns. Okay, wait. Your Egyptian friend seems to know actual magic. What the hell? Oh, God. In your heart. Okay, all right. Get to the point. You were left alone. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Singing along with them. Oh my god. You're next. Oh my god. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Oh my god. Are they TPing the place now too? Oh. Okay, the Easter Island statue coming in clutch. His dum dum want to speak. Oh, that was Columbus. Okay. Ooga boy. Save it for the van. Okay. Civil War dudes. The Allman Brothers. Yeah, you guys need that tablet. He's gonna need Dexter's help, isn't he? All right, what's gonna happen? What are the little guys gonna do? Okay, so they gotta think of that thing. They gotta think of that thing as a great big metal monster that they've somehow got to take down. Okay, for security guards that have been doing this for 50 years, they did not think this through. Where have I seen that guy? I don't know what he said, but wow, they don't even have the cap on their air seal. Okay, I mean that'll do it. They're gonna have to do it for a while, but it'll work. I ain't quitting you. Okay, I wasn't expecting a whale to do that. All right, Dick Van Dyke. I was gonna say that tire's gonna start grinding real bad. Well, that'll get him fired. That would be why. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh God. You lead T Rex on a chase after that wagon. Okay. We got ourselves a high stakes chase now. The dinosaur skeleton running in the park. This is awesome. Yeah, we're gonna find out, aren't we? And now you're getting charged by a dinosaur skeleton. Oh, I'm sure they're fine. Come on, Tex. I did not see Dick Van Dyke being the villain of this movie. Oh, I guess he did read up on his history. Yep. He's like, oh, come on. Just a little? Just a tiny little bit? Maybe his nose? Nope. Nope. You don't get the dignity of a translation. How does he know as much? If he's just formerly a ball of wax, how does he know as much about Teddy Roosevelt's history as he does? Enough to, like, act as him, you know? Pretty freaking cool, not gonna lie. What is it, like some kind of a clarion call summoner thing? Taxi driver's like, what? Okay, how does he know she's gonna be out and about to see this? Did he like did he like call her to the museum or something? I don't know. A Rod? I don't know. Vikings? We haven't seen Vikings yet. Yeah. And there we go. Yeah. Okay. That was sweet. It's evolved. Oh, come on. They survived. There's no way they couldn't have there's no way they couldn't have survived that. See, they made it. I knew that was going to happen. Good work, gentlemen. The cowboy and the Roman centurion. Yeah. Nice. Oh, yay. I love Robin Williams. Just say thanks. Good man. Good man. All right. So the tablet is back. You've got the three security guards in custody who are clearly trying to rob the place. Cave drawings in the subway. I mean, that's great publicity. Dude, the three previous security guards tried to. Oh, you're not even gonna try? Come on. Like, what became of Dick Van Dyke and those guys? See, anyone who thought about that for 2 seconds would be like, wow, this is actually great publicity for the museum, you know? And I'm sorry, however they got that cleaned up so quickly, good on those guys. There you go. You can stay. You're good. You can stay. It's all right. Yeah, it's good. Just keep helping draw a crowd to the museum and you'll be good. Okay, all right. Let's see how this goes. Cute. September. Do you remember when it turns night, September? And everyone seems to be having a grand old time. Oh my god, dude! Fire extinguishers are not snow cones. Don't do that. Nope, I'm not ready to go home. Hell no. I mean, again, how could this not be the coolest job ever? Figures from history come alive, and you freaking have a dance party with them every night. Okay, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. All right, and CG, you said that there are some scenes that are interspersed with the credits, so I'll okay. Looks like they happened during the credits. Okay. What? Oh, you're janitors now. Cecil, grab a mop. Yeah. See, I would have ratted them out. I'd have been like, dude, these guys tried to steal all this stuff to sell it. So, okay, there's at least one more scene. These guys are dancing with their mops. So it makes me wonder. So, like, is are those three former Night Watchmen? Are they going to show up in any of the other movies? I I had no idea that they were going to be the villains. I was like, that okay, that's actually really pretty clever. So, chimney sweeper memory. Chim chimney, chim chim cheree. A sweep is as lucky can be. All right. Okay. I don't know if there are any more scenes left, but yeah. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This gets easily at least a 3.5, possibly a 4 from me. Uh, a lot of stuff to enjoy in this movie, and I'll talk about it during the post mortem. But wow, yeah, no, I like this a lot. Excuse me. I'm just gonna let the credits play out. I just figure give this movie the respect it deserves, you know. So, oh yeah, it was great. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. So one of the reasons that I like doing first film or film first Friday, just because like I discover all this new stuff that otherwise I might have missed. So no, I like it quite a bit because now it's like, well, I got to put Night at the Museum 2 somewhere on the schedule so that we can continue the story. You know. All right, and I think we're about at the end here. There we go. All right. Okay, I think the rest of this is credits in other languages. So We're going to go ahead and just call this done for now. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. So let's get into the postmortem here. So, all right. That was Night at the Museum from the year 2006, and wow, that was fun. That was a really fun movie. Um One of the things that I really like about Film First Friday is that I get to discover stuff that I have been missing. And, some of it is like, it's okay. And then there's stuff like this where I'm just kind of like, oh, this is awesome. This appeals to my sensibilities, my sense of humor, uh, you know, just, I don't know, just other cool stuff. Great big dinosaurs, like, running through Central Park in the snow and stuff like that. There was a lot to like about this movie, and I'm really glad that I watched it. Um, Really, I honestly, I'm always surprised when I watch a new movie that I haven't. Oh, hi, Trouble. Hi. Hello, sweetie. How are you? How you doing? Your dad loves you. Your dad loves you. Yeah, your dad loves you very much. Okay. Um, but I mean, like, whenever I watch a new movie and I see that there are a lot more people in the cast that I recognize, I'm always kind of like, oh, this is such a pleasant surprise. I mostly know Rami Malek from it was the biopic for Queen where he played Freddie Mercury. He was freaking awesome as Freddie Mercury. But every time I see him now, it's like, I know that face, I know that voice. So that was really cool. I've seen Carla Gugino in a lot of different things. I think what I remember her best from is The Haunting of Hill House, which, if you haven't seen that, that's actually a really good horror series on Netflix. It's only one season, but it's damn good. Dick Van Dyke, Paul Rudd. All right, I knew Ben Stiller and Robin Williams were in this movie, but like so many of the others, I was just like, wow, like I totally did not catch a lot of that. And again, the old men being the villains, I was like, that totally took me by surprise. I was like, that's extremely clever. Like, it's just one of those things that you wouldn't normally expect. And like when Dick Van Dyke said, "I think he's the one," I was like, "Wait, are these guys like semi-mystical? What's going on here?" Nah, they were just thieves planning their big heist. This guy was going to be their mark, basically. He was going to be the one that it got pinned on. So I really, really enjoyed that. Um, I don't know. This is just a clever movie that was also a lot of fun. It takes the opportunity to just take cowboys and Romans and have them fight each other like little kids before like the two main ones like team up and basically become like best frenemies and stuff. I really, really enjoyed uh a lot that was going on. I like the whole the the divorcee dad who's down on his luck, and who's maybe made some not so great decisions with his, with uh his pursuits, essentially, like, not great business decisions, maybe tried inventing some things that the market didn't need. And I mean, to be fair, I'm terrible at coming up with market ideas. I have a hard time seeing a business need, and then going, oh, let's design something around that. That's just not one of my skill sets. Um, I think if I were good at that, I would probably have a much bigger channel than I currently do. But with all that said, like he basically finds this job, finds that his kid really enjoys the fact that his dad, like, one, the kid really likes his dad. That definitely helps. But the kid also is just like, hey, I don't care what you do as long as you're, doing it and finding a way to make it so that I can spend time with you, then that's great. And so there's just a lot going through here. I feel like this is a very kind-hearted movie. This is a very like, at the end of the day, let's all come together and help each other out. Even with your moments like with the Huns and with Dexter the Capuchin monkey. I'm telling you, man, with Dex, I would have brought a super soaker to work the next day, and I would have peed in it just to be like, no, buddy, no, 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 you are getting you, you are getting it back from me. But again, Ben Stiller does a pretty good job of being Ben Stiller, and Robin Williams' part is actually very very heartwarming. And like he's like, yeah, I'm not really Teddy Roosevelt. I was a ball of wax. I just happened to come to life. It really, I mean, I suppose on one hand, if you want to be a critic about it, you could be like, well, then if he wasn't Teddy Roosevelt and he was just a ball of wax, why does he have Teddy Roosevelt's persona and memories and everything? And how does this curse work and all that stuff? I don't really care about that. That's really not the point of this movie. Like, yes, plot wise, maybe not the strongest in the world, but I think the spectacle is really where this comes through and really kind of gives people a chance to get in and connect with the characters and with the humanity that the actors bring them. And I think that's a big thing. I don't know. This was great. I will definitely look into putting the second movie on the schedule sometime this year. I don't know. I think I've got my movies planned out through at least June at this point. So I'm not sure how that's going to work for first or for Film First Fridays. We may have to look at the second half of the year. But I enjoyed this movie quite a bit, and hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoyed this reaction, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. What'd you think of this movie? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this movie. Sorry. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies that I have watched and reacted to, and I'm starting to divide them up into smaller playlists, usually by genre. Night at the Museum would be under the comedy, fantasy, and probably family movies playlist. And you can find those playlists on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. Hi, Trouble. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? Do you want to be on stream with Dad? Do you want to be on stream with me? Huh? You're such a sweet baby. So for those of you that don't know, Trouble is she is the executive producer of my YouTube channel. So whenever she wants to be on camera, she gets to be on camera. So clearly she is feeling like being telegenic right now. So, hi. Hello. I love you, Trouble. Okay. All right. And finally, channel memberships are now available on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see which benefits you'd like access to. Perks include shoutouts, members-only videos, members-only live streams, and early access to selected uploaded content. Check out the membership tiers today and see which perks you'd like access to. And I think that's everything. So thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian. And until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. All right, guys, and scrambled eggs and coffee beans, welcome. Good to see you. Excellent, excellent to see you. I'm gonna go and just kind of look through the chat, see what you guys have all been saying, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Let's see. Luckily, I didn't see it and we deleted. Oh, yeah, from the spoiler bit. Okay. All right. And let's see. Scrambled Eggs comes in with hi hi. Very glad to be catching your first watch. Yeah, no, this was a fun one. I really enjoyed this. Like, I'm definitely gonna watch the next what, two movies, and then I'm I'm on Disney Plus. It looks like they've got some kind of, is this like an animated series? Night at the Museum, Kamun Ra Rises Again. Like, I didn't even know this was a thing. That's really cool. All right. CG Anime Fan says that 2006 has two big Sean Levy films that he has nostalgia for, which are Night at the Museum and The Pink Panther, which I don't think I've seen The Pink Panther all the way through, so I may need to add that one to the list. Oh, you know what? While I've got that, I need to make a list of movies that I have not yet seen. My I had a talk with my I was talking to my mother this morning, and she recommended the she recommended the movie Fantastic Voyage to me, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I should add that to the list." It's funny because whenever you guys tell me a new movie that I should watch, I basically just do my impression of Captain America, of Steve Rogers from Captain America: The Winter Soldier, where he's just like, I'll add it to the list. So let's see. So, Fantastic Voyage, which I think is from the 1960s. And then let me see what else. The Pink Panther, and that's a 2006 movie. I'll definitely have to look into that one as well. So, all right, let me see what else. Scrambled Eggs and Coffee Beans has such major nostalgia for this movie. Watched it all the time when they were a kid. Nice, nice. There are several movies that like we had the VHS tapes of that I remember watching over and over when I was a kid. For me, it was The Labyrinth, Annie, The Karate Kid Part 2, and Raising Arizona. If you haven't seen those movies, they're pretty good for different reasons, but yeah. Let's see. Night at the Museum was CG's introduction to a lot of actors. Oh yeah? A lot of what he knows about museums comes from these movies. Okay. And he doesn't think that Paul Rudd was a huge star when the film came out. Probably not. It's just that like I saw him recently in Clueless. And I'm like, I swear to God, he looks the same in that movie as he does now, you know? Um, I swear to God, the man does not age, you know? All right. I think so. A lot of 2000s movies had that divorced dad angle. Yeah, I could see like that's a fairly common character trope, I suppose. Like the divorced parent who's down on their luck, usually it's a dad. Paul Rudd was that in the in Ant-Man, you know. So, all right, let's see. It's NYC's American Museum of Natural History. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So, all right, aside from Robin Williams, CG doesn't think that he knew any of the film's cast before he saw The Night at the Museum for the first time, and because of that, the film was educational for him. Hey, hi baby, how are you? Are you interested in these comments as well? Huh? Do you want to say anything? Do you want to say anything to CG or scrambled eggs and coffee beans? Huh? No. You're just here for the scritches, aren't you? You just want the scritches. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful and I love you so much. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Scrambled eggs and coffee beans says that I think I asked who Mickey Rooney was. Yes, I did ask who Mickey Rooney was. Sorry if I misheard. He's an old Hollywood actor. I don't really know him from much, honestly, except the Rankin Bass Christmas specials where he played Santa. So was he Gus? Like, I guess if he's an old Hollywood actor, I'm guessing that he was either Gus or what was the other guy's name? I can't remember. Dick Van Dyke is still alive? Really? And he's 99? I didn't know that. Holy, that's damn. Okay. I mean, Night at the Museum, that's nearly a 20-year-old movie. So he was like, what, 78, 79 when he played that part? Holy crap. All right. Five Nights at the Museum. What? Okay. All right. Yeah. CG. I'm pretty sure I know who Scrambled Eggs and Coffee Beans is. And they're pretty awesome and very helpful and very nice. So, you know, like they're definitely good people. So this is honestly a dream job for me. Right, coolest job ever. You work in a museum where the exhibits come to life every night and history, like they act like their historical counterparts. Like, who would not want this job, you know? You'd have to be, well, okay, I guess introverts maybe might not want this job, but I'm fairly introverted. I would want this job. Never mind. Strike that comment from the record. It seems him the same way it's currently alive. Magic. Yeah, right? Yeah. Okay, to be fair, he probably thought the rules would just be routine maintenance, not escaping the jaws of a prehistoric animal. I mean, true, but shouldn't you at least look over the rules? Like, throw the bone? That's a pretty unusual first instruction. I'd be like, what does that mean? All right, the monkey's name in real life is Crystal. Really? Okay. She's been in quite a few movies, including the other two movies in this trilogy. Yeah, I would expect Dexter to come back. So, all right. Scrambled eggs and coffee beans loves Jedediah. Yeah. And that was Owen Wilson, right? I'm pretty sure that is Owen Wilson. Okay, let's see. What else? Octavius. Those two are their favorite in the film. Okay. Oddly, Owen Wilson is uncredited for the first film, but is credited for the sequels. I wonder why that is. I don't know. I mean, there's probably a good reason for it that I'm just not aware of, but like why do some actors do uncredited work? Like I think in the first Thor movie, I think Anthony Hopkins was uncredited as Odin. And I'm like, why? Did he just like not take a paycheck for that movie or something? Like what was the deal there? I don't know. And Teddy Roosevelt, yeah. Theodore Roosevelt is CG's favorite character in the trilogy. I could see why. He's I mean, he's played by Robin Williams. He's very inspiring. All right. He's great in these films, super charming character writing. Yes, no, they absolutely did it. They nailed it. I wonder if they had Robin Williams in mind for that part. Hi baby, what's up? What's up? How are you? How are you? Your dad loves you. Dad loves you. Yeah. This is my baby. She's sweet. I love her. All right, let's see. Yeah, Robin Williams' performance is usually a big factor in these things, but yeah, him helping out Larry was a big deal too. All right, CG remembers seeing all three of these films in theaters. Nice. All right, and Steve popped in. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Hopes I'm enjoying this. Oh, I definitely did. This was a favorite of his growing up. This was a fun movie. I really liked it. Scrambled eggs. I do actually really like how much initiative Larry takes into understanding the exhibits. Like you said, it shows how much he cares about his son. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's kind of that whole like, okay, well, this job is very unusual, but if I can keep it, it will make my son happy. And like again, I'm not even a parent, but like I mean, even just being a cat dad, I understand how much you want to do things for your children, at least on a base level. So, all right. Loves how immature Jed and Octavius are. They're so silly. Yeah, they are. It's fun though. It's a lot of fun. Longest slow burn ever. Oh, is that Roosevelt and Sacagawea? Yeah. All right. CG has seen a lot of films that have Ben Stiller, but Night at the Museum trilogy is what he tends to think of when he thinks of him. Same thing applies to a lot of the trilogy's cast. I can see that, especially if these films were your first exposure to those actors. Again, I can't remember what else I've seen Carla Gugino in, but I've seen her in a lot of stuff over the years. But the thing that jumps out to me for her now is The Haunting of Hill House, which again, if you're a horror fan, you should definitely watch that season of that show. It's really good, and she's very memorable in it. All right. They're just little guys. You wouldn't hit a little guy, would you? I mean, depends on how much the little guy is asking for it. All right. That's what I'm saying. I just love to hang out with all the exhibit. No kidding. Like, yeah, best job ever. Not relevant to the movie, but I got my little Starscream figure watching this with me in my lap. Now I know. Now I know that I know who Scrambled Eggs and Coffee Beans is. So thank you for being here. Let's see. Flew too close to the sun, Larry. Gus is a damn menace. Gus was like he was like your prototypical short person who's got something to prove because they're short and probably have been made fun of their entire life. They're just like, oh hell no, I may be short, but I'm gonna show you that I'm all man, baby. Like that's who Gus is, at least to me. So all right, CG thinks that Robin Williams was actually a perfect actor for Night at the Museum because it's a trilogy that's both heartfelt and funny. And I mean, like, and that's kind of his calling card. Like everything, maybe not everything I've seen Robin Williams in, but just about everything I've seen him in, he does a really good job of connecting with the audience and making them feel sympathy for his character while also, retaining that kind of that personality that will make you laugh, that improv, that stream of consciousness that he was just. I mean, let's face it, no one else did those things as well as Robin Williams did. And many have tried, no one else can quite do it the way he did. All right, let's see. Scrambled Eggs says that Akman Ra is hilarious in these films. Dude, like I was wondering, it's like, okay, is he going to get out? And if he is, who's he going to be? And even though I saw Rami Malek's name in the credits, and I know that like he's got a look that would lend himself to being an Egyptian, a pharaoh. I didn't piece it together until the headpiece came off, and I'm like, yes, of course he would be there. That was great. CG knows that Rami Malek's really a really popular actor, but doesn't think that he's seen the stuff that he's in outside of the Night at the Museum trilogy. I mean, to be fair, I mostly know him from the Freddie Mercury biopic. I can't remember what it's called. I think it might just be Bohemian Rhapsody. That's how I primarily know him. He was excellent in that movie. If you like him at all in Night at the Museum, you should probably watch that movie because it's really good. And if you know anything about Freddie Mercury, I mean, I don't even know that much about Freddie Mercury, and I loved his performance. Um, I think the only reason that, because I think that movie came out in 2019, which is the same year that Rocket Man came out, which was an Elton John biopic. And I mean, you have to work hard to top Elton John as my favorite musician. And I think that Rocket Man was just so unbelievably good. Yeah, I might have to put Rocket Man into a classics revisited live stream because I love that movie so much. There are parts of it that I still can't watch without tearing up, simply because the music does such a good job of capturing what he must have been feeling at those times. Oh, it's so good. So good. All right, Scrambled Eggs hasn't seen much with him in it either. Okay, all right. I'm glad I'm not the only one that caught the Brokeback Mountain reference when when Jed says I'm not gonna quit you. I was like, oh God. Okay, I haven't even seen Brokeback Mountain, which let me go ahead and put that on the list actually. Um I haven't seen Brokeback Mountain, but I know that I know that reference very well. So, all right. Scrambled Eggs will say that while they probably could have implemented their plan better, they really do like the reasoning behind why the three guards want the tablet. Yeah, I agree with you on all fronts. Like, it makes a certain amount of sense when you think about it, but I still, like, I did not have that one on my bingo card for when I watched this. Like that it was going to be the three old dudes who were gonna who were the villains and who were gonna rob the museum. I was just like, wow, didn't see that one coming. So, all right, let's see. They've been guarding it so long that they feel entitled to it. Yeah, that's understandable, and they think that's an interesting connection to how a lot of museums actually are with artifacts that don't belong to them. You know, when you put it that way, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, yeah, like you may be taking care of this artifact, but it's not yours. That's probably a point of view that occurs a lot with museums and museum curators and stuff like that that I've just never thought of, but it would make a lot of sense. I like that. I like that perspective. So thank you, Scrambled Eggs. All right. They work well as sympathetic yet also comedic antagonists. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Scrambled Eggs thinks that Dick Van Dyke has an excellent voice for villainy. Honestly, it's charming but can draw in a room. Dick Van Dyke is just flipping amazing. I mean, I primarily know him from Mary Poppins, but I think he also has one episode in the show in the comedy Scrubs, which like that episode is very memorable to me because of the fact that it's Dick Van Dyke and that he just gives a really riveting performance as someone that you like, but also someone that you know, like something not pleasant necessarily has to happen to him. So, all right, I do get the want for the tablet, aches and pains, and the inevitable. Oh God, yeah, I get that too. Um, Death is scary. Death can be scary. I definitely will agree to that. But I mean, like, I think the idea of living forever, if you think about it, is also not very appealing, at least not to me. I wouldn't want to outlive all my loved ones and all my friends, you know? But yeah, like the aches and pains, it's easy to be like, I don't like this happening to me. Why this sucks, you know? So, all right, let's see what else. Let's see, one of Scrambled Eggs' favorite movie duos of all time. Is that Jed and Octavius? All right. Scrambled Eggs feels like they've said fave and love a lot. See what I mean by nostalgia? Yeah. Oh, dude, nostalgia is a powerful drug. Like, don't. Yeah, no, it absolutely is. I get it. All right, CG has nostalgia for Night at the Museum too. So he understands what you mean. When every movie had a dance party at the end. I know, right? Good movie, yeah. Chimney Sweeper memory, yeah. I think that the scene of them dancing is okay. Yeah, no, you were definitely right about that. CG feels glad and happy that I like the film. Oh yeah, no, it was great. I loved it. So yeah, I'm glad you two were here to watch it with me. Like this was a lot of fun, you know. Trouble, trouble. Hey, scrambled egg says hello to you. She says hello to you. I don't I don't know if Trouble I think she's like just barely in frame, but she's sitting there just kind of chilling out. So all right. CG says that it's really cool to see me see a film that he's seen several times for the first time. I mean, you know, that's one of the reasons that I like taking recommendations from you guys. Um so when I showed Tron, this would have been wow, what, a week or two ago? My friend on YouTube, Matt Cave, showed up and like basically kind of watched along because he was excited that I was watching that for the first time. And so like he probably felt the same way you guys did when I was watching Tron because he loves that movie and he was just really excited that I was getting to watch it for the first time. And so it was really nice just having him along for the ride and just being like, I know, isn't that cool? Just like you guys were. So yeah, no, it's so great when you guys like show up and watch these with me. So all right, let's see. The cast, yeah, the cast is definitely stacked. Um, let's see. This movie just feels very sweet to scrambled eggs, despite how violent some of the characters are. They're a family. I mean, you know, sometimes families are violent with each other, but they're still family, you know? Yes, Trouble is very talented and yes, she's an executive producer, you know? She is I mean, she is the reason that I have a YouTube channel at all. She just all the things that she does, all the things that she made happen, you know? Hi. Hi. How are you? You know what, guys? I think Trouble wants some treats. So I'm gonna feed her some treats right now, okay? So give me just a moment here. I'm gonna get them. Okay, all right. So we're sitting down, and I've got Trouble's treats right here. All right. Okay, and now I'm gonna give her six. All right, we're gonna give her six. So there's one. Okay. I love it when she reaches up her paw and just kind of grabs at it. Okay, there's three. Can you guys see her? Okay. I love you. All right, hold on one second. Okay, all right. Um, Let me think. What else? Um, there's an animated Night at the Museum film, but CG didn't watch it. The third film wrapped things up so well that he didn't need any more. Okay, that's fair. All three films in the trilogy are good. The third film is CG's personal favorite of the trio. Okay. Did Trouble like the film? I think Trouble thought it was okay. She was mildly, you know, she's like, "Oh yeah, those little guys. I'd like to bat them around." That's kind of what I remember her thinking. So, All right. Let's see. Mickey Rooney did play Gus. Okay. All right. Bill Cobbs played Reginald, the other of the old night guards. He passed away last year. Oh, he looked familiar, and I want to say that I've seen him in other things, but I can't remember what. Um, but yeah, he definitely looked familiar. So, all right. So, CG says that since I like the first film, he's pretty sure that I'll like the sequels. They have a good amount of entertainment and memorable scenes. Nice. Good, good. Definitely going to have to work at least the second one in hopefully sometime this year. So, CG thinks that the third film was Robin Williams' last big film, and it gives him a very emotional note send off. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. The only other film that CG knows Carla Gugino from is Mr. Popper's Penguin, which stars Jim Carrey. Never seen that. Is it worth watching? I mean, I can add it to the list. I mean, just because it's on the list of things that I haven't seen doesn't mean that I will watch it, but we can at least put it on there. So, um, I think about it. I think Carla Gugino was also the mother in the Spy Kids movies. I think. So if you've seen Spy Kids, I think she was in that. Like she was Antonio Banderas's wife. Um, I know I've seen her in other things. I just can't remember what. But like, so Spy Kids, um, uh, The Haunting of Hill House, and now Night at the Museum. Like those are probably the big things that I would definitely remember her from at this point. So, all right, CG likes Mr. Popper's Penguins, but would only recommend it to big fans of Jim Carrey like himself. I mean, I like Jim Carrey. I do. I really like him. For my money, Jim Carrey is the only comedian that I can think of who comes anywhere near Robin Williams in terms of his ability to improv, and his ability to connect with an audience. Jim Carrey's actually pretty good at that. I would say Robin Williams is like a degree of magnitude better, but Jim Carrey is notable and can do both of those things really well. And I can't really think of many other people who would even be in his orbit. So it's like Jim Carrey is great at it. Robin Williams is like fantastical at it, like once in a lifetime type of uh talented at it. So all right, okay, but yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight while I watch this. So I think so next Friday I'm going to be watching Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear was actually recommended to me by one of my coworkers, and uh, I mean the fact that this is a Lord and Miller movie, those are the same two people that were in charge of the Spider-Verse animated movies. And Elizabeth Banks is directing this one. I've wanted to see this one for well, ever since it came out, what, like 2 years ago. So I'm looking forward to watching this one, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. My understanding is that it's kind of like it's like a thriller and a horror and a comedy and a whole bunch of other things. Uh, like the title basically tells you what the movie is about. All right, a bear consumes a bunch of cocaine and goes on a rampage, basically. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to watch this. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Scrambled Eggs just looked it up on YouTube and someone posted the full Mr. Popper's Penguins movie on. Wow. Um, damn. That's I don't even know what to say to that. I'm surprised that hasn't gotten taken down. But these things happen. The 1994 Fantastic Four movie is on YouTube as well. I know that because I've watched it on YouTube. So, but yeah. But let's think. What else have I got coming up? I'm gonna go ahead and just take a second, let you guys know what is coming up on subsequent Fridays. So after Cocaine Bear, in May. The first movie in May is going to be on May 2nd. It is going to be a horror movie. A girl walks home alone at night. That's actually a vampire movie, and it's apparently a horror, romance, Western movie, and it's also an Iranian vampire movie. Um, I'm a sucker for a really cool sounding title, and to me, the title "A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night" is very evocative and makes me want to know more about it. Um, Let me see. The Friday after that, I will be watching the 1984 movie The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. I've heard of this movie, I've never seen it, and I really want to. On May 16th, I'll be watching the superhero film Elektra. Never seen it. I did see Daredevil, and Jennifer Garner did play Elektra in that movie, but I never watched the follow-up, Elektra, so I want to watch that. On May 23rd, we'll be going back to the year 1960, and I'll be watching the original The Magnificent Seven, another Western. I believe it is patterned after Kurosawa's The Seven Samurai, which I have seen. And if it is, I'm looking forward to that one. And then finally, at the end of May, on May 30th, I will be watching Bullet Train from the year 2022. I've I mean, that movie looked really entertaining from the marketing that I saw. It's like an action and a comedy and maybe a thriller. And so I've been curious to watch it, but someone recommended it, and I was like, you know what? I can add that to the list. So looking forward to that. So you can see everything that I'll be watching up through the end of May. So hopefully you guys can make it for those. Let me see what else. Hold on. Why didn't, oh, there's one. Why did Streamlabs try to block what Scrambled Eggs said? Sometimes I don't understand this bot. So CG hasn't seen Elektra either. I don't remember where I'll be watching it. Like I don't remember which platform it's on, but I believe I have access to it. So if you give me a sec, I will check. It will be okay. I didn't make note of that. I want to say it's on Disney Plus. In fact, I'm just gonna do a search on Disney Plus and check right now. Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. So and so is Daredevil, the one with her and Ben Affleck as Daredevil. Oh, oh, that movie's rough. That movie's rough. It's got its moments, and I definitely like oh God, what's his name? Oh God, I can't remember his name. The one that played Kingpin. Oh, what's that actor's name? I'm gonna look it up. See, Daredevil, 2003, Kingpin actor. Yeah, Michael Clark Duncan. There we go. Michael Clark Duncan was actually amazing. Thank you, CG, as the Kingpin in that movie. But I mean, like, I don't know. I know that Ben Affleck wanted to play Daredevil, and I respect him for that because it shows he has good taste. But it felt like there was too much of him in the movie, and that wasn't necessarily a good thing. And I mean, like Ben Affleck has done good stuff too. I love him in Good Will Hunting. He's, but that's a fairly small role too. So, all right, you did see Daredevil, but you avoided Elektra. Yeah, I mean, lots of people have told me that Elektra is pretty rough. I don't care. It's a Marvel movie. I should watch it, and I'm gonna watch it. So. But yeah, so that's the schedule there. And then starting in May, on Sunday afternoons, I'm going to be doing Classics Revisited, where I watch a movie that I really enjoyed way back when, and I rewatch it for the channel. So I think on May 4th, I'm going to be watching How to Train Your Dragon. That'll be the first one. And then I think on May 11th, it's going to be Ghostbusters. On May 18th, I think it's Inner Space. And then on May 25th is Spider-Man, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Because I mean, come on, guys, I'm Spidey Librarian. I got to throw a Spider-Man movie in there when I can, right? So, uh, oh hey, Steve, how you doing? Welcome back. Okay, yeah, that's right, Favreau as Foggy Nelson. Yeah, you're correct about that. Have I seen the Marvel film Man Thing? No, I don't think I have. I'll add it to the list. I'm adding it to a very quick list on a notepad document. That will go into my spreadsheet, and from there it will go onto my letterboxed list of movies that I haven't seen. Um, if you guys are on Letterboxd, I'm going to go ahead and just throw the link to my Letterboxd profile up there. Check it out. I have 5 lists on there. One of them is lists of films and movies that I have not seen. I've also got stuff that I've shown at the library, movies that I've watched on my YouTube channels and on my YouTube channel, and then movies that I'm going to watch on my YouTube channel. And I can't remember what the 5th list is. Probably films that I first watched in 2025, because I started my Letterboxd really late in 2024. So I'm gonna keep it as current as possible going forward. So, but yeah, at least for the time being, like I'm gonna be adding at this point at least 3 movies a week to Letterboxd, and that's gonna be because of Film First Fridays, Classics Revisited, and the teen movie days at my library. So, keep an eye out for those, and I hope you guys enjoy them. Um, I like media. I like playing video games. I like watching movies. I like listening to podcasts. I connect with people over media. So really, I mean, part of the reason I do this channel is to just form connections with those of you that have seen or consumed these things and get some joy out of them as well. So, um, but I think at this point, wow, it's midnight. I did not expect this stream to go as long as it has. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. Thanks again to CGE and Scrambled Eggs and Steve. Thank you guys for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. Thanks to everyone who just showed up and watched, even for a little while. I appreciate it very much. You guys take care. This is Spidey Librarian. Until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.